There is nothing quite like the joy on a child's face Christmas morning when he pulls the wrapping off the iPad box you got him and finds out that it contains socks. Last time on Laugh Again, I told of a childhood Christmas when I sinned greatly. I stole my grandfather's chocolates and ate both layers of that box. I know you're surprised. I was too, as was my father, who spent some quality time with me. Those chocolates were amazing. They were worth it. They made me wonder if I was better off asking for forgiveness than permission. My brother Tim was a big pain that year. He gave me a quarter for licking a frozen metal doorknob, and said that the one and only thing I wanted for Christmas, really wanted, a bow and arrow, I could not have. Not after what I did to Grandpa's chocolate, and I knew he was right. I didn't deserve anything. Naughty or nice? Ha! I'd been naughty all year. And deep down, for the first time in my life, I dreaded Christmas. Still, there was one shiny gift under the tree toward the back. It looked like a bow and arrow. It had possibilities. But I sneaked in there when the others slept and looked. Ruth, the name tag said. My sister. The worst thing about Christmas morning was the waiting. My parents made us eat breakfast first, and then do the dishes, and sweep the floor, and vacuum, and wash the walls, I think. Then we gathered in the living room, and finally we sat down and memorized the Gospel of Luke and the Bible in German, Low German and High German. And then Dad prayed for the troops in Vietnam and Korea and Russia and Saskatchewan, countries we weren't even in. Finally, the time came. And this year, the disappointment was overwhelming. With only 3 presents left beneath the tree, I held in my lap a small Tonka truck, a shirt with pins in it, and a cowboy poster that read, "When you reach the end of your rope, tie a knot in it and hang on." The first remaining gift was a record album of old people's music for my mom. The second was a box of chocolates for my grandpa. It was from my brother and me, though I only put a quarter into buying it. The last gift was perfect. It was shiny. It was just the right size. My sister grinned and picked it up and turned it over and over and sat there beside me, opening it carefully. And then, the most unexpected thing in the history of mankind happened. She turned and she handed it to me. "Open it," she said. "It's yours. Tim put my name on it to fool you. Mom wanted me to save the wrapping paper for next year. It was too late." I let out a woo! Yeah! And danced around holding the bow and arrow high like it was the Stanley Cup. Oh man, Grandpa stopped sampling chocolates and smiled and said, "Be careful with that, my son," said Mom. "He'll be fine," said Dad. "Have fun with it." I remember only a handful of gifts from my childhood. A Detroit Red Wings hockey jersey, a Hot Wheels race car set. I remember ice skating and carol singing and the story of a baby whose tiny brow was made for thorns, whose blood would one day cleanse the world. But it was this last gift that made Christmas come alive for me. That bow and arrow made me realize that Christmas is all about grace. A gift I don't deserve coming along when I least expect it, changing everything forever. For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given. They shall call his name Emmanuel, God with us, and he shall save his people from their sins. Well, a child of 8 or 9 does not think of such stuff. I only knew that I could not wait to try that gift out. I wolfed down turkey and my mom's special dressing and fruitcake so thick you could hear it hit bottom. Whap! And I tiptoed after my brother Tim as he headed down the hallway that afternoon. I locked an arrow in place. I took careful aim. I pulled on the string and I yelled, "Hey Tim, Merry Christmas!" And I wondered just for a moment if I should ask permission or forgiveness.